acordé de ti. Que tu cielo es gris, pues vamos a pintarla pink. Yo sé que hoy no te sientes bien, baby, yo he estado ahí también. Hay rachitas difíciles, lo sé. Yo seré tu purita, todo estará al 100. Solo ponte bonita, no te pienses tanto, tú eres un encanto. Y nada pasa si las cosas cambiarán. La vida sigue, tú sonríe, yo soy tu fan. Ponte bonita, la vida es cortita, límpiate esa carita. Momentos malos vienen y van, tus lágrimas también son las mías. Tú solamente ponte bonita. Mírate a ti reír, me hace sonreír. Tu labial real stick, te enamoras y sí. Yo sé que hoy no te sientes bien, baby, yo he estado ahí también.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? We're back on the NewMexicoRadioTalkShow.com. What's going on, Mary? How you been?
I've been doing good. I had a relaxing weekend, so I'm ready to go one more week. Wish it was Friday already. Yeah. You know, we just working for the weekends, huh?
Well, you know how that is, man.
I know.
We got a lot of people already, Mary. We got a lot of people. I don't know why they're not popping up on my screen over here, but we got a few people. I want to give a few shout outs before we
Gavino signed in.
Exactly. We got Nino Ninoy Estrella Aguilar. Sorry, hopefully I said that correctly. We got Val Maria Tejarina in the house. We got our moderator Rita Castillo all the way from Mexicali in the house. We also got Houston Tejano Hits, Keith Leal out there, man.
Oh, hi,
Houston
Keith.
Tejano Hits
Thanks
in the
for
house.
joining us.
We got Norma Ramirez, aka BB, in the house, man. What's going on, Norma Ramirez? Man, we had her on the show last week, I think. Man, we got a lot of people in the house already, man. Welcome in, welcome aboard. This is the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, man. We're here to help you guys out today, man. If you want to get an interview, contact any one of us. We'll be gladly to assist you on one of those, all right? So hopefully you guys are having a good time. It's a Monday. A la máquina. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I know Mary Ellen had a good weekend. She had a good show with Los Pimps, Puro Pimpin' style.
Yes, they are amazing. Hopefully they'll be coming back to Houston soon. Okay. Be looking for them.
You hear that? Hold that. She says, I hope they get to come back. A la máquina.
Yes, they were impressed.
Man, I got to do something out here in New Mexico. Mary, you doing something out there in the Houston area? I got to do something out here también too, man.
Yeah, I said, I'm blessed. I said, I thank goodness that they gave them the opportunity. That's the main thing. It's like,
Exactly.
I just want them to have a chance. All these bands that are coming from out of town, you know, give them a chance, right?
Well, who's our special guest today, man? We always have special guests on our show, man. I want to bring in talented artista. As of course you heard the new release, the new single just a little while ago, man. That's a little bit of a sneak peek of that, all right? This girl is talented. She's all the way from San Antonio, Texas. Of course, you know, we got to be out there. I mean, man, I don't know anybody that's not from San Antonio. Every time we get somebody on the show, they're from San Antonio, man. I wish I was from San Antonio.
Well, that's the Tejano music capital of the world, right?
Exactly. It's what the word is on the streets, right?
Yes, exactly. That's why everybody wants to go there, especially if you're in the music business, right?
Exactly. I want to welcome in a good friend of mine all the way from San Antonio, Texas. Beautiful Zelen, all the way from San Antonio. Welcome into the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, girlfriend.
Hi, Zelen.
Hi. I'm excited to be here. Like we mentioned, I'm finally here.
Well, it's been a work in progress, right?
Yes. And I told him, because he messaged me, like, sending me the link and all that. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy that you reminded me and that you told me, because I'm like...
Because you're a busy person, that's why.
Right, you're busy, Zelen, you're busy. Look right here, we got a good friend of ours, number one listener Says hello, Hen Dog and Mary Ellen. David Villa, Oakland is watching. I'm
Hi,
filming right now.
David.
Just wanted to say hello a la máquina.
Thank you for joining us again, David.
We got Rita Capuchina in the house también. We got
Okay.
Yikes, we got Gambino Lopez in the house. We got Conjunto Ben, San Antonio in the house también.
Wow, Conjunto Ben. Thank you for joining us, Conjunto Ben. And so tell us a little bit about yourself, Zelen, for the people that aren't familiar with you. We already know you sing beautiful,
Thank
I
you.
just that one song. But I know you've got quite a few songs out already.
Yes,
So
yes.
tell us a little
So,
bit about your background.
as I mentioned earlier, I've been living in San Antonio since I was like 10 years old, very long time. My family's from Guadalajara, from Jalisco. So yeah, we came over here because this is where the music is at, and I started off doing mariachi when I was like 5 years old.
Oh,
Wow.
My family, my father was a musician as well, and I have cousins and uncles, and everybody's into music. So kind of like I grew up in the music. But yeah, here recently I decided, well, not recently, here the last 4 years, I decided to go ahead and just go full on and yeah, give it all I got. So, and actually do it professionally, and releasing my music. And I was scared because I write my songs, and I was a
oh
little
wow.
scared to put them out there because I'm like, ay, van a saber. They're gonna hear all my chisme.
No, but that was a good song, that first one, because to me, it just talks about, empowering,
Oh yes.
ourselves and,
Mm-hmm.
positive things,
Yes.
and that's
Mm-hmm.
that's what we need to do, encourage each other.
Oh yes, yes. Ponte Bonita. Um, I was inspired to write that song because that's something that my mom would tell me
Mhm.
whenever when I was younger, and we would be singing, and she would tell me, "No te pongas triste, mejor levántate y ponte bonita." So that always stuck in my head.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome that you could write a song about that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Qué bueno. And that's true, right? I said, even when we get our heart broken, we should not get down. We should get
Yeah.
ourselves made up and,
Hmm. Yeah.
and dog, you're laughing at me. But so that was Ponte Bonita. How long ago did you write that song?
Oh, that song. I had that song sitting for
Uh-huh.
about 6 months. It was just a bunch of songs that I have written, and I don't find the not that I don't find the time. I'm not inspired to finish the song.
Right.
And not too long ago, my sister was in the hospital. She wasn't feeling well, and I had already started the song because I was inspired with my mom, and when she would tell me, "Ponte bonita, mija, no te pongas triste, mejor levántate."
Mhm.
And there's a part in the song that says, "Con tu labial red lipstick, enamoras easy." So I told my sister when she was in the hospital, "Ponte red lipstick," because she loves her red lipstick.
Right.
And it kind of started out of it, personal experiences. It started coming together. So yeah, I've had the song for 6 months, and I just finished it now.
Wow.
Yeah, after the stuff that happened in my life.
Okay, that's good. And I think a lot of people do that with either personal experiences. And I love the fact that you're a songwriter. I think those are the real, I think they're the ones that should get all of the credit because it takes, a lot to come up with this music. Cause, and, there's a lot of singers, so a lot of people can
Yeah.
sing it, but to write it, that's really special
Hmm.
to me.
Oh
I know.
yes, it's a lot of it's like poetic.
Yes. So you said you've been now taking it serious about 6 years.
I've been doing it professionally for about 4 years now.
Okay, and right there in the San Antonio area, or where do you
Yes.
perform at?
Well, right now locally,
Hmm.
since I'm uprising artist starting, so here locally in San Antonio, there are future plans and future gigs that we are working on in California. So yeah, but for now we're here in San Antonio.
Hmm. And I think we talked about what kind of music do you consider, or what kind of musician or artist do you consider yourself?
um, I consider myself like regional mexicano, norteño. It's kind of I need to get that down. I need to, I need to figure that out because I always kind of go towards the norteño. And as
Hmm.
we talked earlier, you know, the reggaeton is in right now. That's like the whole
Right.
modern and like, and I just love the mix. A little bit of
Hmm.
norteño here and a little bit of the, little beat, for just mixing it together. It just makes it interesting. But I'd say norteño,
Your
norteño, reggaeton.
norteño is like probably your favorite, or the one you do the most, right? And you do you still hear do you still sing rancheras? I know that's
Um,
what you started with.
I sing here at my house with my father, but not.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done anything,
Lately.
out
Uh-huh.
lately. No, it would be nice to though. I mean, I'm sure my dad will love it.
And so if somebody wanted to follow you, how would they do that? On Facebook, or what kind of
Yes, they
social
can
media?
follow. I have Facebook is under Zelen, Zelen. I am also on Instagram and it's Zelen underscore la oficial.
La oficial.
TikTok, the same, Zelen underscore la oficial. YouTube, you can find me under Zelen as well. And then there's a new one, Threads. I'm like, I don't even know what this is anymore. Something called Threads. I'm like, what am I doing? So we're
Oh,
putting that one
okay.
together still.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, it sounds like you've got a lot of stuff going on. I think you mentioned that you're like trying to put on a new song every like month. I said, man, you must have a lot
That's
of
the goal.
songs.
That's
And
the
it's
goal. Yeah.
do you do all your the songs that your original songs, or do you sing other people's songs?
I do. I do collaborations as well.
Hmm.
Um, but right now, I'm just trying to push all of the songs I have been singing that have been in my little notebook for a while. So I'm pushing
Uh-huh.
those out, and then yeah, definitely work with other artists and songwriters. Yeah.
And if you were to be able to do a collaboration with somebody, who would that be? Who would you want to do it with?
Um, this was from like the very beginning because I started with my very first song that I released was a reggaeton song.
Mhm.
I wanna do a collaboration with Nicky Jam.
Oh,
Oh,
Nicky
wow.
Nicky
Jam.
Jam, where you at, brother?
We need to bring Nicky Jam into the Tejano norteño. Órale, ven pa'
Wow. I didn't expect that,
um,
right?
Nicky Jam. I mean, there's a lot of Grupo Frontera is another one that I'm really. And again,
Hmm.
I compare my style kind of like to Grupo Frontera because I love the way that they them for their norteño, right?
Right.
Exactly.
But they are like going into like bachata now, a little bit of bachata here, and then they're still keeping their essence of the norteño in their music, but you hear that little
Hmm.
bachata little vibe, and then I love how
Yes, I
they're
love them.
coming together.
Yes. Well, what you need to do is make yourself a big old sign and go to the frontera to the
I just
frontera concert like that
I
lady did.
know you do right. I know, right? El que el novio la dejó or something like that, right?
Yes, yes, that was so funny. I said, but she did it. She was up there with
I
Frontera.
know. I
No,
know.
well, hopefully things will, go good, and maybe one day we'll see you up there with Frontera. You never
Yeah.
know. Nunca
Yeah.
sabes. Solo Dios
Yeah.
dirá, como dicen.
Uh-huh. We'll
Um,
Yeah, so hopefully we
see.
see you with Nicky Jam on stage eventually.
I will.
See,
Hey,
Hendar, you got some work to do.
oh yeah. Oh, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. And dicen, nunca tiene uno que tener miedo de tocar la puerta de los grandes.
That's
I
right.
feel like sometimes we're afraid and we're like, oh, what's the worst that can happen? They just say no. You go
Hmm.
knock on another door. They say
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
One of those doors is gonna open up.
Of
Hmm.
So
course, yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
it's just like anything else, right? You want to perform at all these places, and all you got to do is ask, And
yeah.
Mhm.
what's
Mm-hmm.
the worst? What's the worst they could say is no.
Yeah. Y que te saquen a patadas. Acá estaba el Zelen queriendo meterse.
No, no. Nomás con que no comiences a complain because people aren't dancing.
Oh, I know, right?
Right? Just don't start doing that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about your history. I know you said you started at 5 years old, and I know you mentioned that you moved to Oklahoma first. So,
Yeah, that's where. So here we go. Aquí es donde todos se van a caer. Oh my God. Because I was born in Oklahoma, and then when
oh,
people,
that's right.
when they see me, when they talk to me, especially when they start talking to me in Spanish, no, I'm like,
Right,
um, because my Spanish is so fluent,
right. Yeah, it is.
and they're like, you're not from Oklahoma, and I'm like, I was born in Oklahoma City, but my parents are from Guadalajara, and um, they had me. They were smart. They're like, we're gonna have you in Oklahoma.
Mhm.
So yeah, so soy una soy gringa con el nopal.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. How long did you live there, though, in Oklahoma? Nomás when you were a baby? You were just born there, or did you go
I
back
was
there?
no, I was there I guess I was like 8 years old. And then we always go back and forth, and
Uh-huh.
then we would go to Mexico. I was like, I didn't have a estaba pa allá y pa acá, back
Mhm.
and forth.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when I was in Oklahoma, I had to speak English correctly in school. But then when I would
Yes.
come back from Mexico, it was just hard. I was doing the Spanglish, and yeah, my dad was very strict. He was like, if you're gonna speak English, speak English, and if you're gonna speak Spanish. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Y'all have me back and forth. So,
Yeah, but that's now probably comes in handy, huh?
oh
Uh,
yes,
because
yes.
yeah, you would not be able to tell. Spanish is my first language, but after living so long over here in Houston, it's like I speak real mucho, bien mucho.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, but I appreciate the fact that I do speak some Spanish, right?
Oh yes,
Maybe
yes.
not correct, but it comes in handy, especially when talking to Spanish speaking. There's still a lot of people that only speak Spanish. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
and I really enjoy helping, them out,
Oh
translate and
yes.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, I learned a lot of Spanish from here, doing these shows. I mean, everybody asking me like, "Hey, hen dog, how come you don't do a Spanish show?" I'm like, maybe I should, huh, to learn a little bit more Spanish, right?
Porque no,
Well,
porque no sé hablarlo.
Mhm.
No, you understand it though, right? You
oh yeah,
understand.
I understand it more than what I could translate it. So I think a lot of people can probably mistake me for just a Latino or just a white person or something like that, and not expect me to understand what they're saying to me in Spanish or cussing at me in Spanish. I'm like, oh, okay, I know what you're saying, bro.
Ahí sí
Hey,
le salen las palabras. ¿Qué dijiste?
What did you say?
hey, that's the first thing you learned, huh?
Ahí sí te entendí. Yeah. Mhm.
And so, does your family live también in San Antonio, Celine?
Yes, my father's here
Oh,
in San
okay.
Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So, was
my
he the one that taught you to sing, or what does he do?
So
Is he a
my
musician?
father also sings. He also sings
Okay.
in rancheras, o sea, Vicente Fernández and
A la
Ooh, I like
máquina.
that.
a ver, apa,
I know. A ver, que
Vicente
se toque
Fernández,
una ahorita.
Jose Alfredo Jimenez.
Oh
Oh
my
my God, those are
gosh.
the songs that my dad. That's what I grew up listening to. And then he
Yes.
was also in a band, which that didn't last too long because mi mamá era celosa. And but yeah, my father since I was little, he would also help me with my singing and making sure, like, hey, you're not singing correctly. El tono está mal. You're out of tune. And,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, my father, I get it from my father, but my mom era la borlotera. My mom was the one that's like, Mija canta, get her on the stage. And I was like 6 years old. And sometimes we would go to festivals or something, and she'd be like, she's going to sing. And I'm like, what? I'm not going to sing. No, she's going to sing. And she would get me on stage. And yeah, so that's kind of how I started.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. She's the one that encouraged you because if not, you tend to sit back and not really get into, so that's a good thing.
Oh
She
yeah,
encouraged you. And now when you get on stage, do you get stage fright or no?
no, not anymore. I used to when I was a little younger, but not anymore.
Uh-huh.
It's so natural, especially when
Yes.
I see that the crowd is having a good time. And most of the time, when you go to a festival or a baile, whatever, everyone's there to have a good time. That's why they're
Exactly.
there. That's why they
Yes.
went out of their house. That's why they got ready. So it's kind of like, pues andamos en la misma. Yo también quiero andar en el borlote. So it's
Hmm.
like, all right. So it's
Yeah,
actually
it's
fun. I see
comfortable.
it as some. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
So,
good.
Zelen, what do you do when you're not in the studio working on your music or writing, or what is something that you like to do other than be in the studio? I mean, there's got to be a time where you got to take a little bit of a 10 minute or 5 minute or an hour or a little jog. What do you like to do?
Oh man. I like to work out. I like to eat too.
A la máquina.
No, no, no. Me como dos tacos y luego me voy a correr. No.
Mhm.
Hey, well, that's just
No.
like we would go to the gym, right? We would go to the gym, right, Zelen? And we would go to the gym, and me, my mom, my dad, we'd go to the gym. Right across the street, there's a McDonald's. So we'd go get all our workout on, right? We'd get in the little the thing where it gives you
Sauna.
like oh my gosh, like
Sauna.
there you go. We'd get in one of those, right? We'd all get in, we'd all do our little thing, right? Do our little workout, and then we're like, okay, well, we're hungry. Well, we go to so we did all this workout, and then we go eat at McDonald's.
Ay.
I'm like,
That
oh
defeated the cause.
you defeated the purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Así yo. No, but I do like to work out a lot. I like to
Mhm.
run. It helps me, just get my mind clear. And sometimes when I'm jogging, it's funny because I'll be running and then I get an idea like of a song, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I get my phone out and I just start singing. And something that people, or I used to have friends that I used to work out with, and they're like, "Tú estás loca," because when I'm jogging and I'm doing my cardio,
Of
I
course.
stop and I start singing. And the
Mhm.
reason that I do that, there's a reason why I do it, is because when I do a performance, I dance a lot, and I
Okay.
can't, I lose my breath because I'm
Mhm.
dancing. It's
All
cardio,
makes
it's still
sense. Yeah.
cardio. So,
I
but
lose
like,
my breath when I'm dancing too.
yeah, so that happens, yes, but I have to sing, and I'm all like, everybody having a good time, I can't breathe. So
Yeah, I'm sure you're a lot more active than I am.
yeah, I try, I
Yes,
try. So that's
it's
what I
Jessica
do.
hard.
Herrera says, "Hi, cousin Zelen. Much love from Brownsville, Texas. Miss you
Hi.
tons."
Oh,
From the RGB 956 in the house. That, that'd be me too. I'm from
I think
McAllen.
I need to take Zelen's advice, man, and go to the gym, man, because I'm the same way. Like this past weekend, some friends of mine, they're like, "Hey, you want to come to the nightclub after the wedding? You got to go do." I'm like, "Sure." I mean, a little tired, but yeah, I'll go, right? So I'm like, "Okay." Well, I ended up showing up later. And man, I was out of air, I was out of breath. I thought I was gonna freaking pass out. I was like, "Oh no, we gotta get to the gym."
yeah, cardio. I have to do my cardio because I've noticed how it makes a difference when I'm performing, and
Yes.
se siente feo. It feels ugly when you're up there and you're out of breath, and it's like
And then
the
trying to
heart.
sing at the same time, I can imagine how that
Ah,
is.
esa idea.
Watching you, Mija, from Oklahoma City. There you
Yeah.
go.
Mary Valderrama in the house.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Jessica. Oh, that's your cousin right there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Zelen, can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek of your talented voice?
Ay, déjame ver todos los gallos.
Or do you need to go jog?
Take a shot. Take a shot.
We got Ricky
No.
Duran in the house. A la máquina. What's going on, Ricky?
Hi, Ricky. So what are you gonna sing for us, Saman?
A ver, ¿qué quieren escuchar?
A la
Ah,
máquina.
If you ask me, I'm gonna say ranchera because that's my favorite. But I know you
okay.
said you haven't sang rancheras in a while, so
No, I can do a ranchera. I'll do a
okay,
ranchera.
okay,
Ay,
sounds good.
y ahorita viene mi papá. Estás cantando mal, mija. Así no va la canción.
Ahorita lo ponemos a él también que los enseñe.
Sí. Ay, no. No, no, don't even get my dad started because
Oh my God. So we're gonna
he
have to
pokes
turn the
my,
mic off of him.
like it's my interview. No,
Right.
I'll do costumbres.
Okay.
Costumbres de Rocío Dúrcal.
I love Rocio
Yeah?
Durcal.
Bueno,
Yes.
we'll do that one. We'll do
Okay.
that one. My mom loved that song, so. Hablaré de ti, cuéntame de tu vida. Sabes tú muy bien que yo estoy convencida de que tú no puedes, aunque intentes olvidarme, siempre volverás una y otra vez, una y otra vez, siempre volverás. No, ya.
That is
A la
beautiful.
máquina.
You did a beautiful job. I love that song
Hey,
too.
Zelen, I
Thank
got the
you.
goosebumps, man. When you start hitting those high notes, I said, a la máquina.
Con un solito aquí, I would have hit him right.
Excuse
Well,
my granddaughter that just ran across the room.
It's okay. A mis hijos los tengo ahí sentados.
Oh, oh,
They'll be there.
you have little ones or what?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're still
Uh-huh.
my babies, but ya están más grandes que yo.
And do you sing to them or do they sing?
um, my oldest, I found some videos on my phone where she's singing, but she's like, "No, mom, no, I don't want to get into singing." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you have a voice!" And she's like, "No, no, no, no."
It's
Yeah.
funny, I hear people that can sing really good and then they don't want to, pursue it. But I guess everybody, when it's their time.
Yeah.
I know my granddaughter, the one that just ran across, she's borrowed a guitar and she started to sing a little bit. So really
Oh,
proud of
that's
her. So,
awesome. Hmm.
but she doesn't sing in Spanish. It's country. So
Oh, nice. I recently started listening to more country. Um,
yeah.
yeah, and it's all because of TikTok.
Wow. And you know what? I was listening to I don't know what I ran across, and there was a lot of I want to say maybe Mexican singing country music
Yes.
because they have that heavy accent, and I was surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's getting into the country music, ¿verdad?
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
exactly.
that's what I love about the music now, and
Hmm.
because there's just no rules. You
Right.
can do a mix, and then it sounds really good, and it sounds cool, and it's just like just new stuff.
Yes.
I love how the music is evolving. I mean, speaking about country and like even in the I know that Tejano, there's a lot of country as well, but como
Exactly.
Karim Leon, which is like más
Wow.
banda y así tal,
Yes.
he's doing
Exactly.
country, and I
Yeah.
love it. I just love how there's no rules. Like you can just get in the studio, start playing around
Exactly.
with different beats or whatever, and put something
Hmm.
together, and then people love it.
Wow, yeah, that's good. I know. I'm a big Karin Leon fan, so I love it.
Hmm.
And when he sang that, I was like, my gosh, blown away.
Yeah, Tennessee whiskey, right? He
Uh-huh. Yes, yes, that was incredible. And so, do you have any projects that you're working on right now, Celine, or
Yes.
anything in the works?
Yes, we have another song that's uh, the plan, the goal is the middle of October is the release for that one.
Okay.
And it's a little different. Norteño with man. I don't know. It's a secret. No les voy a contar.
Oh,
No les voy
okay,
a decir.
okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna explain the beans.
Just be looking out for new music by Celine, ¿verdad?
Yes,
That's
So,
all
so
we
I'm
can
Dylan,
gonna.
say.
are you going to come and release it on the talk show, or or
Yeah, we
what?
can do that. We can do that. Let me put it. Let me write it here on my little notepad, my sticky notes. Porque
I'll text you every day to make sure you remember, right? No, just kidding.
yes, please.
I know
Thank
you're
you.
so busy, man. I know you're so busy, but that's good that you're busy and you're working hard on your music and your craft and try to put out, not just only the videos to it and the audio, but
Mhm.
you're working hard on becoming an artist. And I mean, for the fans out there that don't know, man, it's a lot of work, man. Putting the music together, writing it together, composing it, getting the right
Yes.
beat, the right rhythm, the right style, the right video, the right location. And right now, you're on the right
Oh,
track, putting out a video every month, man. You just put out one um about a month, 2 months ago, and you're doing it all.
another one. Yeah,
Wow.
it is a lot of work, but um, when you have a passion for it,
Exactly.
it's so fun. It can get stressful like anything, right?
Hmm.
It can be a lot, but
Of
I
course.
love it. I love it. Like um, I can have a. It's crazy because I can have like a bad day and be going through something, but as soon as I go into a studio and I
Exactly.
start recording, time flies. I don't even care what's going on. Se puede estar quemando el edificio acá. Yo estoy cantando. Like I'm happy. I'm like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Even especially when it comes to performing and being on a stage, um, everything. I just go in a zone and I love it. So it's
Hmm.
hard work, but it's worth it.
Yes, yes,
It's
that's
just
true.
like
And
us too with our shows too. We're busy too. We like to do this too. And we have I mean, I have a passion for this. And I like to get out the new music to all the people out there and people who've never even heard of even
Hmm.
yourself. And
Yeah.
and it's a platform for the artists, man, or any of the guests that come on here.
Hmm.
And when I first started, man, it was kind of like one of those things. Is like, man, how am I going to be able to do these shows, right? Every day, every at the same time. Make sure I'm on at the same time because once you get a
Hmm.
following, they're gonna expect you to be on at 8 o'clock. If you're on
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock
Hmm.
in the morning, they're gonna expect you to be on at 10. So it's like
Hmm.
being able to manage all of that, man. And this is something that we all love to do, put out the new music for all the new fans out there, and of course, play all the new music that's out there for all these fans,
Hmm.
man. And this is something that we have a passion for that we love to do as a DJ and as a podcast. We like to put out
Hmm.
the new talent. That's what we love to do.
Yeah, and
hmm
that's awesome, and I'm very grateful for people, like you guys, because that we all need each other. You know,
that's right.
me being on here gives me the opportunity to connect with other people, and other people to come to me, and then so we all need each other. And thank you so much again for having me on
Oh man, this is not going to be the only time you're going to be on here, girlfriend. You're going to be on here more times than,
Yes,
especially if you keep putting out music every month. I mean, a la máquina.
I love
yeah.
these. Be like,
We're gonna
ay,
have to find
cancelen
some
otra vez.
days for Zelen to come in on the show to release all her music because she's got music coming out every single month, man. A la máquina.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Al rato se va a
Yes.
enfadar. Al rato va a decir otra vez Zelen. No, next. I'm like, tú dijiste.
Exactly. You took him at his word, ¿verdad?
Yes, aquí, este día a esta hora.
Hey
Mhm.
Zelen, we're gonna take a short commercial break. We're gonna play this one and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. It goes a little bit of something like this.
Recuerda tú el cariño que yo te di todo mi amor y yo no fingí. Si es necesario me alejo de ti, solo te pido, si es que puedes, olvídate de mí. olvídate de mí.
Presentando Zelen.
Dopamina solo tú me la das de tu mar. Si tú me quieres, yo te quiero más. Tratemos esto con fragilidad. Ante sus ojos yo seré la otra, pero yo sé que somos otra cosa. No es necesario firmar una hoja, no sé, que con el tiempo se acaba y se arroja. Lo que siento por ti no me lo esperaba. Digo siento todo y no me falta nada. Azul el amor esa primera noche, de risas a besos noche tras noche. Mírame y di que todo está bien, que tú estarás conmigo aunque yo sé que no es una realidad, porque yo no soy tu debilidad. Recuerda tu cariño que yo te di todo mi amor y yo no fingí. Si es necesario me alejo de ti, solo te pido si es que puedes. Mírame y di que todo está bien, que tú estarás conmigo aunque yo sé que no es una realidad, porque yo no soy tu debilidad. Recuerda tu cariño que yo te di todo mi amor y yo no fingí. Si es necesario me alejo de ti, pero ahora mírame, me fue mejor sin ti.
Wow,
Applause.
wow, wow. I want to make a round of applause for
I love
Zelen on
that.
songs, videos.
Thank you.
Man, I want to say congratulations to all the stuff you're doing, especially with
Thank
the
you.
audio, the videography, and getting to the right location. And your videos come out so amazing when you release them. They come out so amazing, and even the
Thank you.
songs you put out, man, is what catches my attention. And I'm like, man, how can we get this talented artist on our show? And now we finally got her on our show. So thank you so
I
much,
love
Zelen.
that
Thank
song.
you.
You know, it kind of reminded me of Ana Barbara.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I love her. Yes.
Yes, me too. I've been a fan of hers since 25 years, I think.
Yeah.
And I said, it kind of reminded me of her style. I
Yeah, I
said,
used to
so,
sing Ana Barbara when I was little. You know,
uh-huh.
the pistas and all that. Amor es una trampa.
Yes. Mhm.
Una yeah.
Yes. And I love the song that she did with Paquita la del Barrio. What's that song?
Oh.
That
Hmm.
was good. That was good.
I'll have
Norma
Um,
to look it
Ramirez,
up.
956, La Bibi in the house saying hello to everybody.
Hi.
hi.
We got
Welcome back.
DJ Alacran, a la máquina
Alacrán.
Tocayo, Henry
Oh,
Purrega saying saludos
hi,
from DJ
Henry.
Alacran.
Saluditos.
Thank you for tuning in with us
We
all
got
the way from
Jessica Herrera
California.
says,
That's where you're
well,
headed.
that way, amazing. Keep it up, cousin. Love you so much from Jessica Herrera.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I said, Salen, you got to hit up DJ Alacran. He's over there in California. If you're heading over
Oh
there in that
yeah.
area.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in California.
Yes, definitely. So what do you, I think you mentioned what you're working on, your new, do you have any
Hmm.
dates coming up, scheduled dates at this time, or it's
So
still
right
not?
now, yeah, it's still pending just due to the band that
Uh-huh.
we're putting together. Um, I'm very I like to give my audience and the fans the best of
The,
me. I want them to have
the live
the best
Best
experience.
performances.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yes.
So and
Yeah.
it's all about progresando.
Mhm.
I usually do
Yes.
my performances by myself. Just me singing, and I still make sure that I get the audience, the crowd involved, and make sure that they're having a good time. But now I think it's time for me to bring the band on. So
Yes.
it's
Yes.
pending. As soon as we get that band together, the shows. Yeah, we're gonna start with the shows.
And what kind of
You're
do you do mostly like what is it, festivals and stuff like that, or
hmm
private clubs and that?
festivals here for Fiesta. I've done a lot of events here for Fiesta as a
Okay.
solo singer.
Mhm.
But the goal is to to be all over.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll get there soon. And we're excited to be able to see you. Ahí te vamos a ver in the big screen. Entonces, ¿verdad? Because I think you're going to do very well.
Thank
Very
you,
well.
thank you. I
Yes.
really appreciate it. Again, I'm so grateful for the support that that everyone's giving me, that you guys are giving me, and yeah, like being patient with me because it's been a very long time. We were like, oh, we need to get on the show. Oh, I need to get get an interview in. So I'm glad that we finally were able to do it, and thank
No,
you.
yes, and I'm glad we're finally able to do it because I mean, like I said, you're so busy working on your own craft and then you're under label, you're under management, and I mean, it could be a lot of work, when you're under a lot of management and all that stuff, and I mean, things get tied up, you get busy, you get into the recording studio, and you're like, "Ah, la máquina, I was supposed to have an interview that day. Oops."
I know. I'm like, "Woo." I'm like, what? Yo toda chancluda y greñuda. I'm like, what? An interview in 2 hours? I got up like this.
Oh my
I
gosh,
just
and
got
you
up
look
time.
beautiful.
Pues ya,
Yeah.
me dio un retoque, me pinté.
Look right here, we got a good comment, man, from Luis AG. Says hello, everyone. Good night, Luis AG's in the
Hello.
house.
Okay. Hi, Luis AG. See, you're getting everybody to tune in. So then,
Awesome.
see, and pretty soon we're gonna see you out there performing at the fanfare and all these other
Oh,
places.
yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
God
I look.
willing, everything turns out fine and everything is in order because when we hit that stage, everybody has to be ready. Todos,
Mhm.
parejitos igualitos todos, a darle con todo.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do really well. And
Thank
where
you.
let me ask you, where would you like to play if I mean, and we know that you're working on California. Is there another place that you would like to perform at? Um,
Mm, hmm. Like just like to start off, like as
I
far
don't
as
know, just something maybe like a goal for you.
a ver.
Where do you think that? Oh my gosh, I've always dreamt of performing at this place,
So the Alamo Dome.
the Alamo Dome.
I went to see Carol G,
Uh huh.
and uh, I was able to be at the bottom on the floor,
A la
and
máquina.
yeah, ahí me les metí.
With her sign.
I was like, no, yo soy de aquí, and they're like, where's your band? Yo no sé dónde está the band, but I belong here.
Yes.
so, um, so when I was looking at the performance and everything, and I turned around and I looked at everybody like on the seats, and then the lights were off, and they all had the cell phone little light on. And I
Mhm.
closed my eyes and I'm like, un día todos van a estar gritando Zelen.
Yes.
So I will say the Alamo Dome.
You got to claim it, girl. That's going to be
Yes,
you up there.
manifesting. Mm.
Exactly. When I was asking you that question, I don't know why I thought, but I thought the Houston, that the Houston Astrodome back when I
Okay.
think it was
Hmm.
when Selena was still alive
Oh
back then,
yes.
and I
Yeah.
just pictured that in my head. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so that's pretty close. We had
Yeah.
the same thing. Great minds think alike.
Yes. Yes.
Anything
Yeah.
else? Hen Dog, do you have any more music? I've seen a few videos.
Right, I'm about to play the brand new one that just came out, man. It goes a little bit of something like this, man. Hope you guys enjoy it. Ponte bonita, María Zelen. La nueva Zelen, para todos ustedes. Right here in the Miss Radio Tasha.com.
Desperté feliz porque me acordé de ti. Que tu cielo es gris, pues vamos a pintar la pink. Yo sé que hoy no te sientes bien, baby, yo he estado ahí también. Hay rachitas difíciles, lo sé. Yo seré tu purita, todo estará al 100. get realistic, te enamoras y sí. Yo sé que hoy no te sientes bien, baby, yo he estado ahí también. Hay rachitas difíciles, lo sé. Yo seré tu curita, todo estará al 100. Solo ponte bonita, ni la pienses tanto, tú eres un encanto. Y nada pasa si las cosas cambiarán. La vida sigue, tú sonríe, yo soy tu fan. Ponte bonita, la vida es cortita, límpiate esa carita. Momentos malos vienen y van, tus lágrimas también son las mías. Tú solamente ponte bonita.
Oh, no más, man.
That is
That's a brand new one.
awesome. I
That,
love it.
that's a brand new one right there, man, by Zelen right there. Para todos ustedes, man. Ponte bonito. I like that jam right there.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so
Th-
much.
So your mom used to tell it to you. So now do you have any daughters to tell it to?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, and everybody was so happy, especially my daughter. My daughters. I have two girls,
mhm,
and they are always the first ones that hear my beats and the songs and my ideas. So
mhm.
they had already heard the song a long time ago, and they were just waiting. They're like, "Are you gonna release the song, Mom? When are you gonna release the song?" And then when my sister again when she got sick and I was telling her, also showing her the song, and I told her, ponte tu labial red lipstick, like it doesn't matter what you're going through. Levántate y ponte bonita,
Right.
arréglate so that you feel good about yourself, and just
Exactly. Exactly.
so
Pick yourself
yeah,
up. That is
yeah. So
awesome. And
it was
that's
like
great
pieces,
advice.
little pieces of little experiences with my mom, with my daughters, and then my sister, and then just women in general. Like I thought to myself, I'm always writing about love songs, you know, me quebrado el corazón. And I
Yes.
thought, no, let's change it up a bit. I feel like women, especially young girls, were always, especially with social media, always looking at like, I'm not pretty enough. I don't feel good about
Exactly.
myself, or or something's always happening. And so I thought, let me just write a motivational song and just help everybody.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I said we need more of that.
Yes.
Yeah. I like to see that. Unfortunately, a lot of times the negative stuff might get more attention,
Oh yeah.
but the positive stuff is what we need. More
Oh
of,
yes.
definitely. And I'm
And
sure you're.
eventually, mhm.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
uh, I think eventually it will connect with the right people.
Hmm.
So I always say there's songs that are so special to me that I'm like, this song is not meant to, if it doesn't become a hit, if it's not trending on social media, as long as it got to the right people, to me, that's
Right.
success. I made it. That was the
Exactly.
goal.
And it was to encourage somebody. And if you touched one person, you did your
Hmm.
job, right?
Oh, yes.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. So do you have I know you said you have Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram, and TikTok, or
Yes. Facebook,
okay, I'm gonna have
Instagram,
to follow you on
TikTok,
TikTok.
uh-huh, YouTube, and I'm trying to figure out the Thread app.
I've never heard of that. I guess I'm
It's
too old. I'm too old.
There's all kinds of apps that I'm just like, now what is this? I just got the hang of like the TikTok and stuff, and I'm like, now Threads? What is Threads? But yeah.
And Henry mentioned that you're signed with a record label. Are
So
you?
I'm working with a record label and doing a couple of collaborations with some songs.
Oh, okay, okay, very good. Right there in San Antonio area, or is it
Yes,
the
in San
Dallas?
Antonio.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
very good.
San Antonio and Dallas as well.
Hmm. Yeah. So,
So,
anything
Zelen,
else?
is there anything advice you would like to give somebody that's wanting to be be a star like yourself or want to create their own artistry, or is there anything
Hmm.
you'd like to give advice to?
Um, I would say just go for it. You have to go for it. You know, you have to have a clear idea of what it is that you want to do. Um, it's a business. You
Of
know,
course.
it's like any other goal. Like when you're going to school, you have a plan, and you're like, okay, this is what I want to do. You know, and these are the actions that I'm going to have to take: discipline, commitment, and just keep going. Especially with music. Sometimes I feel like music. You have to really not care what people think and say, you know, because some people are not gonna like your music. Some people are gonna
Mhm.
not like your image. They're not gonna like whatever it is you're putting out there. So you really just have to go for it. Go for it. Have a plan and follow it. Stay committed. Stay committed, and eventually it's going to pay off. You know, if you're disciplined and you stick to it, you will see results like anything else.
Very true. That's true. That's good advice to give the new upcoming um,
Hmm.
artists. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say because it's fun, you know, music is fun, but at the end of the day, you know, everything that you do in life, you have to have a plan and stay
yeah,
committed. Stay
it takes a
committed.
lot of work, and you have to keep pushing yourself. Nobody's going to
Hmm.
push you harder than you push yourself. Putting your
Hmm.
music out there and everything, and keeping up with all of that. So that's good. And
Hmm.
I think you're going to do very well. Henry
Thank
over
you.
here said, Henry Brunella said, beautiful, talented singer.
Thank
And
you.
you
Thank
are,
you.
see?
Thank you so
Um,
much.
We got a few comments. We got Maria Victoria Perez says hello to everybody. We got Rita Castillo, who's our moderator out there from Mexicali. We got HDZ Mary in the house. We got Henry Pruneda from DJ Alacran is in the house. We got Norma Ramirez La Bibi in the house from 956 is checking in with us. We also have Luis AG is in the house. We got Jessica Herrera, the prima of Zelen is in the house. We also got going down our list here, we got Paul and Jessica Espinosa, man. We got a lot of people checking in from all over, man. We Houston Tejano Radio.com is in the house, man. We got I don't know who this TikTok Alamakin. I'm not on TikTok yet with this program yet, but um we're on Twitch, and I don't know who the McCinney is, but he says, hello, dude. I am thoroughly enjoying your stream today. Your content is engaging, and I appreciate the enthusiasm. A la máquina. I know we don't answer to those messages because those may be a scam, all right? So,
would you say, I'm not going to
uh,
respond to that?
Yeah.
yeah. No, I just want to say thank you to everybody checking in and all the people. And
Yes.
I know there's a few birthday shout outs that I like to say a few birthdays out there real quick. I know my cousin just turned 20 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Happy birthday from all
Wow.
of us here, New Mexico Radio Talk Show. Beautiful Mariah Nicole Samario from all of us here on the New
Happy
Mexico Radio Talk
birthday.
Show.com.
Happy birthday.
Um, I know Diana Ponce Rios has had a birthday today too, man. Happy birthday from all of us here, New Mexico Radio Talk Show.com. Anybody else having a birthday before we head out? No, just kidding. Yeah. No, we want to say thank you to everybody, man. I want to say thank you to Zelen,
Thank
taking her
you.
Yes,
time, and I mean, it's
definitely.
a work in progress, man. With these artists, man, and there's things, man. You gotta watch out for these artists, man. They're always so busy, man, and when they come in here, take time to sit in a studio, to sit on an interview for all your listeners, all your fans. Take pride in that because they're so busy. So we're grateful for all the artists that come in to our shows each and every week, and the ones that do come back, repetitively, to release their new music, their videos, the EPKs, their events, what they got going on. We're grateful for that because we want to help out all the artists in this industry and try to get their music out there, get them heard, and get them some gigs and help them out, get
Thank
them
you.
out to all the stations out there. All right, so if you want to get Zelen on your show, contact her yourself. She's more than happy to be back on your show, guys. So follow her on all her social media platforms. She's all over. Follow her on YouTube, purchase her music, get her merchandise. Zelen, is there anything you'd like to say to your family, your friends? Any last shout outs you'd like to give out there?
Um, well, again, I'm just so grateful for everybody and the support that everyone's giving me. You know, when I put my music out and when I go perform, I do it for you all. I do it, I'm entertaining my audience, and my goal is just to, like I said, connect with people with my music through my music. So I'm very grateful for the support and the love and some people that I've never met before. They've supported me since day one, and I'm just amazed and very grateful because if it wasn't for you guys and the people that have supported me from day one, my family. I probably wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be singing anymore because it's like when you have those people that are really, oh, I like the song that you released. I like your music video. That
Okay.
encourages me, and I'm like, oh, okay, you like it? Well, let me make some more.
Right, exactly. You are doing a wonderful job, Selen, and you just need to keep going,
Oh
get your
yes,
band together, and I expect to see you out performing and hopefully watch
I
more
don't know.
videos. Right? Yes.
No, but once again, Zelen, we want to say thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come and sit in here with us. And we're looking forward to seeing more music because, like I said, you're a hard worker, and I'm sure you're going to have one. What are we? We're going to be in October next month. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's going to be one
yeah,
coming out here in October and
yeah.
November, December,
We're
and
working on that. It's actually done. So now it's little steps that we have to take. So yeah, mid October I have the new song coming out.
but if there's anything we can do for you guys out there, Zelen, let us know. We're here to help you.
Thank
We're here
you.
to help everybody.
Yes.
God bless
We
you
wish
and
you
your
the
family.
best
Thank
of
you so
luck.
much.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. God bless you too. God bless everybody. Thank you for
Thank
Thank
you
you,
listening.
for
Zelen.
joining
Thank you.
us.
That's right. It's the land all the way from San Antonio, Tejano capital. A la máquina, Tejano capital. A la
Yeah.
máquina, man. We're gonna have to get a mansion, right, Mary, to move to San Antonio, a la Modis.
Right.
I think
I
that's
know
pretty
she
cool,
was
right?
so good. I was really impressed. I didn't expect, I said, no, I can see it seems like she's going to go really far. So,
Exactly, man. And it's just that uplifting, man, that
mhm,
you just gotta give these artists, a little bit of a show, give them a little bit of a chance to perform
that's
and once
right.
people hear them and that's it, there's a booking for them right there, you know what I mean?
See, like you did tonight, you gave her a platform to put her music out, and I'm sure quite a few new people have listened to her now, so they're going to be looking out for her.
A la máquina, papushi. Saludos a todos de Cide de Cuba. A la máquina. Bienvenidos.
Thank you for joining us,
Bienvenidos.
Papushi.
There's a few flyers I want to put out there, man. There's this one that's going down next Friday. Let me take this down real quick. This one's going down next Friday, man, at Risky Roads in Tucson, Arizona, man. Brought to you by Boss Productions. We're going to have JR Gomez closing out the show, man. It starts at 7, all right. Playing all your favorite Latin Tejano country, top 40 and old school, man. You're going to have DJ Greg on the ones and twos. You're going to have Conjunto Diferencia. You're going to have Grupo Generacion. You're going to have Elijah Zeke, 13-year-old squeeze box sensation kid, man, out there. You're going to have DJ Greg on the ones and the twos. And then if I'm not mistaken, man, I think it's a $10 cover charge, all right? So get your tickets, get there early, all right? But this Wednesday, man, we got Grupo Generacion, who's going to be out there on Friday. We're going to be right here on Wednesday with the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. And then that's what's going down on that day, man. I don't know if you guys got any more plans, any more flyers, any more events going on, man. Maybe I can start working on some and putting them out there for you guys. And um, there's this one right here, man. We're going down at a social nightclub, man. Entertainment venue, man. It's going down October the 25th, man. Jesse Perez y los compadres alegres and Conjunto Sensible, man. That's right, man. They're going to be out there by La Buena Promotions, the Hangout events, man. For tables, you can call 504-343-1354. Once again, 504-343-1354. That's going down at a social,
Yes.
man. October 25th, man. Man, that's going to be good. And hopefully, we can beat Jesse Perez and Los Compadres before that event to our
Yes.
showdown right here on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. I want to say thank y'all so much, man, hanging out with us on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. Um, yeah, we got a few sponsorships as well, man. We got Olivia Ray Photography in the house. We're working on some new logos, man. Working on some new logos. All right, working on some new logos for you guys. Want to give a big shout out to this big sponsorship right here. Want to also give a big shout out to Larry and Linda Candelaria, the owners of the show, man. They sponsor the show big time. Their logos are getting worked on. Hopefully I can get them done ASAP. Especially Paul and Jessica, managers of the show. Those are the managers. Those are the ones that do all the bookings and all that stuff for our podcast. And Mary, is there anything I'm missing out there for everybody? Oh, don't forget, we got an interview tomorrow. A la máquina. We're busy. Like I
Oh,
said.
one other thing. We need to make sure that everybody sends their bios for the
Send
sixth
your
annual
Send your
Guadalupe.
bios, pictures, contact info, music, but it has to be within last year, okay? If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's from July 1st of 2023 through June 30th of 2024. Any new music that was released that you want to put in the awards. So musicians, artists, bands, DJs, promoters. Who else? Who else am I missing?
Podcast,
Photographers, journalists.
photographers, a la máquina.
Yeah, radio personalities. And I know I'm missing some more.
There's going to be a country one, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. If you have a country band, performing country band, then make sure you submit your bio. This is something new that we added this year because it's Tejano country, but I think it's grown so much that it really needs to be included in these awards to recognize those artists also. So if you have any questions, you can send me a message on Facebook, Mary Ellen Boteo, or you can put it on the Guadalupe Awards page. And if you want to email your bios, email it to guadalupeproductionawards@gmail.com.
That's right, man. You got to the end of the week, man. I think it's the 29th.
Sunday, Sunday midnight.
Final cutoff. So in your time zone, so make sure you do not send it at freaking 1 a.m. on Sunday morning, all right? You got to send it by Saturday at midnight, all right? Or at 11 o'clock. That way you're able to make sure that the staff is able to get all those bios and contacts and all that stuff in, all right? But on behalf of myself, I do want to say thank y'all so much. God bless. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, man. We got Tropical. Oh, Tarasco Tropical, a la máquina, man. Modi's, man. N-Dog is on it today. I just want to say thank y'all, guys. God bless. And have a wonderful, wonderful welcome back Monday, man. Oh, no mas. 3-0 on fantasy football. Took the 3-0 lead, man. N-Dog is on the road, man. N-Dog is on the road. We got what do we got Thursday, man? What do we got? Oh, Cowboys play on Thursday, even though we lost yesterday, man. Disappointing loss. Congratulations to all the teams that played yesterday, and looking forward to seeing who wins on Thursday, Giants or the Cowboys. Who do you guys got, man? We'll talk about that on Thursday night, all right? God bless you guys. Take care, guys, so much.
Desperté feliz porque me acordé de ti. Que tu cielo es gris, pues vamos a pintar la piel. ponte bonita. Mírate a ti reír, me hace sonreír. Tu labial real estate